Hi, Janita. Welcome to my channel, Zazaline. If you are new on my channel, I do practical sewing. Sometimes I like to combine it with embroidery, but usually it's sewing. And in today's video, we are working on these cute little pouches. So I have one that is see-through and one that is a little bit bigger and it's made of fabric. So fabric and vinyl. And the nice thing is the opening. It is flex frame, they call it. You can buy them on Amazon, and I will put a link below. So all you have to do is just squeeze it, it opens and it closes, and it's gonna keep the content closed. So that's what we are gonna work today. It's gonna be a quick video. I usually like to combine it. I do 1 week something a little easier, then I do something more difficult. This week we are doing something easier like this one. So if you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, and I'm downloading new videos every week. All my patterns, all my projects come with patterns, PDF file, so then you can download it and you can easily sew with me. You will know exactly what piece to put where. You can find this pattern on zazalinestudio.com. So let's get started and let's make these cute little pouches. Okay, so for this project we don't need much. We just need the flex frame, and you can buy this one on Amazon. It's quite inexpensive. It comes to not even, I think, not even $1 each. And we are going to be doing two different sizes, a little bit smaller. This one is going to be clear vinyl, and the bigger one, which is this one, will be with fabric. Okay, so let's just prep our two pieces here, and we are gonna prep it for the flex frame. So what we are gonna do, and it depends what kind of fabric you are using. I'm using vinyl and I have clean edge, so this doesn't fray. So if you have a fabric like cotton, you want to fold twice. If you have fabric like me, vinyl like me, you just fold once but a little bigger. And we will do this on both sides. What we want to do, we want to make sure that it's going to be the same size as the arm. So let's say this is it. But if you have fabric like cotton, you want to do it twice. Okay, that looks good. I will do the same with the other one, and it has to be the same length. They should be equal. So let's compare, and yep, that's pretty good. So we will take it to the machine, and we are just gonna stitch at the end here. So about 1 centimeter from the edge. Okay, so when you are done, make sure they are equal size and they are the same size as the flex arm. Now, when this part is done, we are gonna take our B panel, so that's the other panel, and we will take one of each. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. And now we are gonna fold this in half. We are gonna flip it the right side up, and then in the middle, so you want to have about 1 centimeter on each side. Okay, so let's clip it in place. So 1 centimeter on each side. I think I will move it a little bit here. Okay, Now we are going to take the lining, and again the good side down, so the two good sides are facing each other, and we will clip it in place. Okay, now we are going to take it to the sewing machine, and we are going to do 1 centimeter seam allowance. Okay, so we do the same thing on both, and then we will open it up, and we are gonna place them good sides together. So the lining is on one side and the exterior panel is on the other side. And let's just line them up in the middle, clip them in place. So now we are gonna sew all the way here, and then we are not gonna sew in this part. Okay, and we are gonna sew on the bottom all the way. On the top we are gonna stop here, top stitch, and continue. We are gonna leave these sides open. Okay, so once we are done, we are gonna, so if you want to have just a pouch that is flat, this is what you are gonna do. You will sew in here too, you will flip it around, and then you are done. If you want to have a triangle, like that's what we are trying to achieve here, we are gonna put it in the middle. So you're gonna line up the sides or the bottom edges. Okay, we will do the same on the bottom here. And then we are gonna sew on both sides. 1 centimeter, 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Okay, so now when we are done, we have this little opening here, and we are gonna flip this whole thing inside out. Okay, and when you are trying to push the corners, just use some kind of tool. And there we go. So now we are gonna close the lining. So we have a little opening, and we will close it up. Okay, so now when it's closed down, we will push it in. And again, we can use this little tool. Okay, and now we have a nice lining inside. Okay, make sure it's not catching on the fabric on the fold that we did before. So just put your finger in and guide it outside. Okay, so once you see it on the other side, these flex frames come with this little rod, these little sticks. Okay, and there is a little, I don't know if you can see it, this tiny little top, so that should be bent down. So you will need some kind of pliers to close it down so the little rod doesn't come out again. And there we go. You open it up, you can put in whatever you want, and you close it again. I think it's absolutely cute. Okay, so this is the one with fabric. So I just wanted to show you how it looks like when we do the lining. And now we are gonna work on the other one. It's smaller and it's gonna be see-through. Okay, so this one is gonna be a little easier because we don't have any lining. So, but this base, the top is the same. So we are gonna fold it. Fold it on the other side and make sure that it's gonna be the same length. A slightly smaller because we have these pins and the pins have to be exposed. So let's see, looks the same. Very good. So we will take it to the machine and the same like before, we are just gonna stitch on the sides. Okay, so try to go all the way at the edge because then when we are pushing the arm through the not arm but the frame, because when it's like this, right, and you're pushing it through, it catches here. So if it's too long, it's gonna go behind. So try to go at the edge. And now we will fold it in half. And this works with vinyl. If you have fabric, you will have to fold in half and then just fold tiny little bit, fold tiny little bit, and then do it like this, okay? So this works only for vinyl, this pattern, because otherwise you would have to make it a little bit bigger. Anyways, let's continue. We'll fold it in half, fold it in half, and then we will wrap it around, but at just about a centimeter. And we want both edges. I know it's hard to see, but we want about a centimeter on each side and a centimeter pushed in. And then we will clip it in place. And we will take it to the sewing machine. And we are just gonna sew across right here on both sides. Okay, so once you are done, they are the same on both sides. You're gonna place them together. And we are gonna sew on both sides. So we are just gonna start where this ends, and that's gonna be about 1 centimeter, and we are just gonna do top and bottom. Okay, so when we are done sewing on both sides, we are gonna open it up on the bottom and we are gonna connect the midline. And then we will take it back to the sewing machine and we are gonna do 1 centimeter across. Okay, so now when we are done, we can cut the bottom a little bit on an angle, and then a little bit here. Okay, and we will flip it inside out. So this is going to be a little challenging because it's a vinyl. Okay, so I must say this was quite a hard work. I don't know if you have any trick, if you know if you would like to share how to turn a vinyl, a sticky see-through PVC vinyl inside out. It's a labor of love. I used any tool I had to actually push it out because it's so sticky. Anyways, we did it. I wish it was easier. And now we have the same triangle as this one. This one is a little bit smaller. And now we are just gonna attach the arm. I don't know why I keep calling it arm. It's not arm, it's a frame. And then we will push it in, and yes, we have to do them kind of at the same time. And then push, push, push. And let's see if it's gonna be catching on the edge there again. It shouldn't. Okay, so this one is done too. And we can put whatever you need in there. Let's just see how it looks when we put clips in. See, you can see right away what you have inside. That's what I like about the clear PVC. It's not easy to work with, but once it's done, it's done. And just a little note, I don't know if you can see this tiny little piece, so that has to be closed down. This has to be closed down because it's open, so you can put the rod in, but then once you put the rod in, you close it down so the rod doesn't come out again. And you can just easily do it against the table and on both sides. See, so that's otherwise the rod is gonna come out and this is gonna come apart. Okay, all done. How cute is this? I love it. I love practical little projects like this. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial.